It's got this crazy accordion intro and accordion sort of cadence going through the song. And then the drum beat going into the chorus sounds exactly like, there's no other way to put it, Baby Shark. And don't pretend that's not a banger. Do not pretend that's not a banger. And we're back with our favorite segment of the episode. To be honest, it's the only named segment of the episode. So if it's not your favorite, something went wrong. But it's Keep It. Joel, what do you have to say Keep It to this week?
I have to say Keep It to. This is not necessarily something in pop culture, but it is something that's plaguing me, especially living in LA. But I'm going to say Keep It to fancy ice cream flavors.
Sure.
And I'm talking about places like Salt and Straw. I think Salt and Straw actually here in LA is maybe the biggest offender to this. But keep your fucking candle ass ice cream flavors to yourself. I swear to God, if I step foot into another ice cream store in LA and I see something on the menu that is akin to like Rain on the Asphalt, I will lose my goddamn mind. Like, I do not want a floral ice cream. And I know that makes me, again, like a Midwest princess, but like, keep it to the fruits, honey. Keep it to candy. Keep it to chocolate in those families. I do not want your rosewater bullshit. And like,
who loves this shit? I don't understand. Like, because when you eat it, it's like you're eating perfume, you know, which first of all, I am allergic to. And then secondly, it's not scrumptious. I don't know. It doesn't go with cream, for example. The amount of things that lavender is in, it's like, girl, I'm not trying to eat the Monet painting. I want to be eating ice cream.
I'm at an ice cream store. I'm not at a Bath and Body Works. Okay. Like, I think there is like this idea again. It's like, I'm literally just pulling out bullshit from my ass, but it is like the infantilization. Like it's like, I want to go to an ice cream store, but but I also want to feel like an adult. You know, right. And it's like, no. You're at an ice cream shop, babe. You're a child again. Okay. Like, it is like that thing of like, I don't need the superhero movies to have a point. Okay.
Yeah.
Don't try and like make it seem like, you know, you're elevating this thing that is for children. No, embrace it. I don't need some like political point to come out of this. No, like, you are a child now for the next 15 minutes, 2 hours, whatever long the movie is, or however long your ice cream shop visit is. You are a child again. Like, stop trying to hide from that and just embrace it and like eat the fucking ice cream sherbet. I don't know. Like the strawberry, whatever, you know, the strawberry shortcake ice cream. Stop trying to make ice cream seem prestige, I guess is what I'm saying.
No, stop expecting to put on the master's jacket because you won miniature golf. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It doesn't belong to you. And also, specifically, we have sandblasted so many scrumptious things into ice cream as is. Like, don't tell me you ran out of loving like cake and ice cream or cookie dough or whatever. Like, there are fun options that will be that belong in the ice cream that, by the way, don't make the rest of the ice cream parlor smell like flowers. So that's another thing about these kinds of flavors. They bleed into my experience even if I don't want them.
Keep your freshly cut grass ass ice cream. I don't want it.
This actually is one of the definitive keep its of all time. Good for you. I think people will remember. You said something today.
It's truly one of my biggest pet peeves of all time is when I walk into that store and I just can't. And then the worst part, especially with Salt and Straw, is you go in and like, there are no normal flavors practically.
Right.
It's like, yeah.
No, it's like you have to eat like Thanksgiving flavored ice cream or something.
Yeah. It's like, okay, have one flavor for the freaks. Okay. But that's all you get.
Right.
Like, keep the rest of it, you know, Cold Stone style. That's what fuck Salt and Straw. Give me Cold Stone all day.
Did you ever work at a Cold Stone?
Sorry if they're an advertisement.
Did you work at a Cold Stone ever?
I did.
That's what I thought.
It was Cold Stone Creamery in the Chicago suburbs where we grew up is the Underground Railroad for gay teens in the Chicago suburbs.
And the way you reach out to the universe is you are constantly singing happy birthday to them or whatever they have to. Is that what happens there? You have to sing happy birthday every day?
Well, no, they tip you and then you have to sing an ice cream parody song. You know, From the Window to the Wall?
I sure fucking
do. We definitely had an ice cream parody to that song at some point in 2005 or 2004, whenever I worked there.
When I think of you, I think Lil Jon. I can't explain it. That's just where I go. Anyway, thank you for that. My Keep It this week is, and now a recurring Keep It because I've brought up this song before, and my Keep It goes to gay men, but really the universe at large, for not accepting Kesha's Joyride at the level of banger she brought us this summer. This song, Joel, is not on the Hot 100. What
really
happened? I feel like I hear this all the time. I was at this party I love in LA the other day called Glory, which takes place mercifully in West Hollywood and not in some warehouse like miles and miles away where I'm parking my car and praying to God no one finds it. It's right in the middle of West Hollywood. And they played the song. I'm telling you, everybody turns the hell up. It's like a song to be the Tasmanian devil to. It's revved up. It's got this crazy accordion intro and accordion sort of cadence going through the song. And then the drum beat going into the chorus sounds exactly like, there's no other way to put it, Baby Shark, and don't pretend that's not a banger. Do not pretend that's not a banger. This song, I just feel like it's the exact energy we love from Kesha. Not that we didn't love her praying era, and her vulnerability is also very impressive, but the rowdiness and the humor that, again, we kind of, I think, maybe wrongly attributed to the writing of Dr. Luke once upon a time. Oh,
right.
No, she brings it so hard in this song. It's such a pleasure to hear. It's always a laugh, too. I think every time I listen to this song, I feel like I'm laughing again at the lyrics, you know.
And it's so strange, too, because it, like, not only is a good song, but, like, the narrative surrounding it, too, is also so compelling.
Yeah.
Of that, like, this is her, like, triumphant return post Dr. Luke, post, you know, all post the pray, like this is what she was praying for,
right?
In the song "Praying," you
the
know?
titular praying, yes,
yeah. And it's like, and now we finally got it. We got Kesha back, you know, unshackled, and we should, and like that alone, I think, like makes it a bet. Like anything she would have released, we all would have been celebrating to some degree because of the power of that moment. But then, like, to have it also be a good ass song too, on top of that, like, how is this not a hit?
No, and again, it's like, I like Chapel Roan, but it's like you're telling me those songs are hitting 500 times harder than this one song from this artist we're already familiar with. It's just so strange to me. I want to relate to my brethren, and I just don't. You know what I'm saying?
I wonder, is it because we're old? Is it because Kesha's too old?
Right.
No, I'm genuinely asking. Like, what is this song giving that Brat is giving?
Yeah.
You know, like, I don't understand.
No, see, when you bring Brat into the equation, it's like, well, she's sort of our age. You know what I mean? So it's like within reach in a way. But I do think a huge thing with Chapel Roan is it does feel like she belongs to a particular generation. Like, people relate to her. Just the energy she brings, the irreverence she brings. And you're right. Maybe after a while, when you're Kesha's age, and I think she's probably 37 or so, 36.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just, you know, you become less eligible to be that bitch, you know?
I guess. I guess I do think that, like, certainly Gen Z has a little bit less nostalgia for Kesha than we do. And so that might be part of it. I guess, like, they weren't around, they weren't listening to TikTok and Your Love Is My Drug and all of those songs, like, as they were coming out. They don't have the emotional association with those songs. So I guess, I wonder if that's part of it. Like, they're just not celebrating the return as much as we are, but an injustice, to be sure.
It's also interesting to me because I would say what Sabrina Carpenter is bringing right now, for instance, would make her this generation's Katy Perry in terms of, like, you know, the kind of the frosty makeup, the kind of old school throwback, like the I'm posing on a bomber jet sort of pinup act, you know, and that's hitting for people, and that's hearkening back to our generation in a way. So it's just on my mind. I don't know what's going on there. Yeah. But anyway, no, I'm still spinning it.
Yeah, no, I can't. Yeah, everybody go out and stream Joyride immediately.
And then watch the movie Joyride, the one with Lily Sobieski. So good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Joel Kim Booster, thank you as always for being here, and also just for being my friend. We're going to hang out like minutes after this. So the podcast goes on.
I'll see you in Chicago. Both of us being absolute terrors in the Midwest. I cannot wait.
Oh God. Also, if you thought you've seen people get sunburned before, wait till what I bring. Wait till you see what I do.
Yeah. And by the way, if you see me in Chicago, Lewis alluded to this up top, but I did get a perm that is so bad. So you'll either see me in Chicago with a shaved head or a giant loaf of hair on atop my head that will not move no matter what. And don't say anything. Don't say anything about my hair. But don't address it at all. Just let it be.
I believe this makes you like Cate Blanchett, though. You know, it's like, what is she going to bring from day to day? What is her look this coming movie? Will I like it?
Yeah.
Is it bizarre? Whatever. So it's all in keeping with the theme of this episode.